Welcome to day one of the 30-day beginner course. I'm going to show you all the fundamentals you need in order to get confident and skate in 30 days. In day zero of this course, I introduce you to the skate. I talk about the different type of skates that there are, the wheels, the frames, and all the most important things that you need to know. In this video, I'm going to show you how to put on the skates properly, some things that you need to take note of when you're putting on the skate in order to maximize your efficiency and make you more confident on the skates. We're also going to discuss the most important things that you need to have as a beginner in order to skate more confidently. I'm also going to show you how to stand up on your skates properly, walk you through the different postures that we are, and how to maintain the best posture so you don't fall down and get any unnecessary injuries. And at the end of the video, I'm going to give you some drills that you can practice in order to even get more confident with the steps that I'm going to discuss in this particular video. Now, before you even put on your skates, it's very important to protect yourself from potential injuries. And with that, you need some protective items. We have the knee pads, which goes on your knees. We have the elbow pads on your elbows, of course. We have the helmet, which is extremely important as a beginner. You need to put on a helmet at all times. This is very, very useful. It can protect you from some potential serious damage that you could get from learning how to skate. Among all the protective stuff you have over here, I find the gloves extremely important, even more than the helmet sometimes, because almost every time you fall, you kind of stretch out your hands to protect you from falling, and without the gloves, you can get some scratches in your palms. And I find this extremely painful sometimes, so I put on my gloves to prevent me for this. I'll talk more about this in day 3 of this particular course, because that's what I'm going to show you exactly how you can fall properly, the different techniques that there are when you're falling to prevent yourself from potential injuries. Now, this is how you should look like as a beginner before putting on your skates. Okay, perfect. Now, if you have a height to sit on to put on your skates, please do that. But most of the time, if you go to a skate park or you're outside, you don't have anything to sit on, so you can just sit on the floor like this. The first thing you want to do, of course, put on your shoes like you're putting on like normal shoes, if you know what I mean. And sometimes there's this thing over here that you can pull to make the skate fit a bit properly. So just pull it a bit, make sure your legs are firm in the skates. One thing that I also recommend is to get yourself some socks that are dedicated for sports, because this gives your leg, some kind of flexibility. The feeling is kind of different when you put on socks that are dedicated for sports, and you get some extra comfort, if you know what I mean. Well, if you have standard skates like mine, then you have probably 3 different things that you need to work with. You have the laces that you need to work with over here. You have this strap, which is the middle strap that kind of holds the middle part of your leg, and you have the last strap, which kind of supports your ankle basically. So around this part of your leg, kind of keeps your leg in place. Well, the laces don't have to be so tight, but the middle strap really has to be tight. I recommend you tight that as tight as possible, because it holds the middle part of your leg, and most of the time that is where you want to put your weight. So you kind of want to make that side as tight as possible so it kind of fits with your leg. The main aim over here is to feel like the skates are one with your leg. When you get up on your skate and you feel like the skate's a bit wobbly, your legs are kind of swimming in it, then it's not as tight as possible. Make it just tight, just not too tight, else your leg will hurt. So somewhere in the middle, you will find a sweet spot. Now your skates are on, you want to go further and get on your feet. How do you do that? You don't just get up like this. This is a mistake, because you're going to fall on your back. If you get up like this, you basically just slip right back and you might hit your head. So you go this way, put your hands on your knee, and then press it up. You don't want to just stand up just like this. This is a big mistake. If you stand up just like that and lean towards the back, you will just fall right back. So what you want to do is to keep your weight forward. When you stand up, keep your weight forward and your leg in the V position. This is extremely important. You need to keep your leg in this V stance, because this keeps you a lot in balance. So if you cannot do this at first try, what I recommend you do is to actually get you something to hold. So go close to a wall or something, do this, get up and hold a wall, and try to stand up on a V position and bend your body a bit to the front and your knees also slightly down. Not too much, just slightly. And keep your weight forward, because this is extremely important. You want to slowly progress away from the wall. So the most important thing over here is to put your strongest leg in this particular position, because that's what's going to support you when you get up. So if your stronger leg is this leg, you want to do it the other way around. So you put this leg up, hands there, and then get up, because it's going to stop you, and always in the V position. The next drill I want you to do is to be in this V position. You can put your hands against the wall like this, just in the V position, and then try to squat a bit on the V position. Try to squat a bit on the V position. The aim is that you are trying to keep your weight a bit balanced even when you are squatting, so you keep your weight forward. This will keep you in place. So I totally recommend you record yourself before doing this drill and after doing this drill, and you can, compare the difference and see how you're progressing. You can also tag me on TikTok or Instagram when you post it at Blaqskates with the hashtag Let's Roll 30. I wish you a lot of luck and see you in the next lesson.